Derrek, how was it to come right off the road and jump right into the lineup?
Well, that's where you want to be in the lineup. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind, getting over here from New York, getting the family over. But we were able to get in today. I'm glad Clint put me in the lineup.
Derrek, you come back to the National League Central. How comforting is it to be back in this division with pitchers you know quite well?
Yeah, definitely familiar. Spent close to 7 years in this division. So there shouldn't be too many surprises pitching-wise and park-wise.
Derrek, Pittsburgh hasn't been a buyer this time of year in a long time. How surprised were you that it was the Pirates that you ended up with?
I was surprised. I think we all know they've been playing well. But like you said, they're not typically buyers. But we've made a couple moves now. Brought in Ludwig as well. So, they're making a push.
What do you think about the team offensively?
I think that's where they've been struggling. From everything I've been hearing, the pitch has been great. Offense has been struggling a little bit. So hopefully I can come over here and add a little bit in that department.
How do you like the idea of going right out of the box and facing Z tonight?
It should be fun. I just got a chance to talk to him. I know he's been pitching good, so it should be fun tonight.
Derrek, you were here in June with the Orioles. Did you notice a difference in the Pirates from years past in just the 3 days you played against them?
Actually, I started noticing it last year when I was in Chicago. They had some great arms coming out of the bullpen. And this year they've gotten some good starting pitching. So I started to notice it last year. They're always a scrappy team, do the little things right. So Clint's really got them playing good baseball. And anytime you get good pitching, you have a shot.
After 6-7 years of stability in one place, 4 teams in a year?
4 teams in a year, man. It's like my head's spinning, I think. I gotta look and check and see what color I'm wearing. But yeah, it's been crazy. But I knew when I signed a 1-year deal this year, there was a good chance I could be moved at the deadline. So it wasn't necessarily unexpected. But yeah, it's been a little bit different.
Are you shocked when you see that Cub team with all the good players on it struggle a 2nd year in a row? I know you're far away, in the American League, but you have a lot of old friends over there.
Yeah, I really do. A lot of great friends over there. I'm really close to those guys. And, it's hard to see them struggle. I thought they would have a good year this year, especially because of that rotation. But we all know baseball's a crazy game. They had some tough injuries right out the gates. 2 guys out of your rotation, so tough to overcome for any team. So, you hate to see them struggle like that, but hopefully they can finish strong like they did last year.
Derrek, a lot of right-handed hitters are intimidated by this ballpark. You seem to hit well here in your career. What are your impressions of this place?
I think it's a beautiful ballpark. Obviously, it's big out to left center, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just here to try to help this team win games, however that may be. They've been doing it so far, so hopefully we can continue for 2 more months.
You've been hitting pretty well the last 3 weeks or so. It's a matter of adjustments, feeling comfortable. Or what?
Yeah, my swing is starting to feel better the last couple of weeks. It's kind of been in and out all season. I haven't really had a prolonged hot streak, so just really been working on trying to find something consistent that I can stay with for a while.
Derrek, is getting traded here your reaction different now that maybe it would have been earlier in your career?
Well, yeah, they're winning. I mean, that always helps. I don't think anyone wants to get traded to a team that's losing. So I believe we're 4.5 games out. Is that right? 4.5 games out. So we're within striking distance. So, as a player, when you have a shot at postseason, it makes it more exciting coming down the stretch.
Did you get a sense when you were here with the Orioles, a little while ago, that the energy here was different than maybe you had noticed when you would come in with the Cubs?
I didn't notice that so much, honestly. I noticed their pitching, and I knew they had good pitching. And like I said, anytime you have good pitching, you have a chance. And here they are, a couple games over 500, haven't had a winning season in however long it's been. So it's exciting. And from everything I heard, the fans are getting excited about it. So hopefully we can continue for 2 more months.
Even though you're a veteran, do you think it's hard sometimes for a player in your situation to want to do too much too soon and make that instant impression and, kind of turn heads early?
you always, I mean, no matter where you are, you want to do well and impress. You know, I think that's the driving force for most players is to be there for your peers and your teammates. You know, you want to do your part. So, I mean, initially, you know, maybe the first time you're traded, you might try to overdo it. But I think I've been through it, so I'll just try to slow it down and, you know, do what I do.
Have you had the discussion with your wife and family about how much more you wanted to play?
Somewhat. I think it's something we'll sit down after the season and have a more serious discussion. But, you know, try to block all that out until after the season.
Derrek, you've led by example your whole career. How much impact do you think you can make on some of these young kids here?
I'm not sure. I mean, they seem to be doing all right. You know, I'm not coming over here to, you know, try to, you know, tell these guys to do something different. I think they brought me over here for my offense and my defense. So that's what I'm going to try to do. You know, I'll play the game the right way like I always do, and hopefully someone can maybe learn from that. But as far as coming over here and trying to tell these guys to do something different, it seems to me like they're doing okay.
Did you say you brought your family with you?
Yeah, they're here.
From where?
Baltimore.
Okay, I didn't know. Have they been with you every step through all the moves?
Yeah. Last year when I was traded, they came to Atlanta, and yep, they're pretty much always with me.
Is that hard?
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy. It's, you know, it's transition. You know, kids have friends. You know, they get in their routine, but they understand it. There's nothing negative coming from them. They're okay. The kids are excited. My daughter said, "I know one player on that team. I know Matt Diaz." So you know, she keeps up with it, and they'll be fine.
Did they live in Baltimore or one of the suburbs?
We live 5 minutes from the stadium.